Okay, now let's write a script, PowerShell script for uh, this scenario. You write a script. When you provide an input of numbers, like a list, the output should show that array in an ascending order. So the input is like you're saying 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should be in providing us in a sort order, in an ascending order and everything. So let's try this. The first one is we can either use this or the other one. Only thing is here when you're trying to use the first this comma separated way, okay, you have to provide the input in comma, and if it is providing here, you just provide you know to use comma, but you have to keep clicking input and clicking enter. This is more optimal. Let's go and try here where I wanted it to be in a reverse order. So I can actually try this. Dollar var sort this sort object as the command, and it should be sorting it out. So, and I provide one comma. Now I provide this, so that one it's going to show at 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8. So it showed in that order. Now if you wanted it in a descending order, you can actually use this descending, and now if you see, so did it come in a descending order? Okay, no, it hasn't came in a descending order. It tried each one like a string, I guess, and that's why it was trying to give this. That was bad. It should have been, it's not resolving the issue. Sort object is actually sorting that each one in the first letter point of view only. So this isn't an appropriate way. So you have to, that's called fault. So I try the sort object, but it is not working out there. Now the sort option which you can try here is for each mm, 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 no count equals I wanted to check each value in that. So I can use for each, and I can actually think of var, $var, value or element, each element in $var the list. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at $var, whichever is greater than whichever is less than element. So it will give me, so when I'm looking at this, I'm passing an list, and in that one, it is going to give me whichever is uh, less than this element, which I wanted, whichever is greater than, whichever elements which are greater than one specific value. If I try to do this, I'll get a list of values. So, but still, that wouldn't give me more appropriate one. How do I get it? if condition okay. So I'll do like this. Uh, I'll do a not option, and if there is any element which is greater than uh, any values in that element, then automatically that is not the greater element. So let's try this and see whether that works. So I pass this value and I provide 1 comma, sorry, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 24, and now I try this element. Mm. So only for 23 element it should print out. Let's see. Only the fourth element should be printing out, or it didn't print out anything. So do I have to keep it like this? Yeah. I get the first element of this, and then so I'll try this. So this is the working condition, guys. So for each element I'm going to take, and each element, whichever end of the day when I'm doing this greater than doesn't mean that says and it will return a true or false. It meant it's returning here. I'm passing a list, and in that the greatest element is the one only thing which gonna print out. Okay. So because that is the only thing which will return false, and when that was returning false, it will be made as true, and that element will be printed out. And now I got the first element. Now when I got the first element, I have to store that one, okay, in an array. Mm, and how could I do it? I'm just making it a complicated logic. Let's see if there are more optimized way after I completing it. Now I'm gonna define another array, reverse var equal to, and now I'm gonna use this dollar element. Okay, and so only this time this it just came this one. So I'm gonna use a do while statement, and I'm gonna say count equal to count is less than sorry it's less than it's greater than, oh yeah, it's less than var dot count. Count is 0. Even you don't define, automatically when you provide plus plus 1 plus plus, it is automatically count as 0 and it's going to go there. But this should work, and every element should be there. Now what is the one which I have to do? I'm bit of this there. I'm gonna remove the element. I should remove this element. for each element, and automatically I'm getting a list. But this time I have to remove the var. Uh, Element. Yeah, this should work. So whatever the other than element, whatever the values are there, that will be just coming down there. And then I'm gonna rerun that, and this should be working out. So I do 1 comma 3 comma. Now 86. Okay. $var dot count was changing every time here. That's why it was got changed. So what will we do here is dot count. So every time after I'm decreasing the element, automatically the var count is going down, and that's why it only ran for few times. So here, this is the input which I'm gonna pass, and even then it was the same. Only because here I just didn't use this one. Eight six. Okay, it's not working as we decided. Anything which is element. Okay, that was the ring. This should have been here. Now the var is once you get the only one element only will be going inside, which is the greater one, and that point of time that the array should be the one should that element should not be there in that array. Okay, 864321, but 10 it has defined. And this could have been the reason is because each one, when it was trying to take it, I think the reason it is because each one is being considered as a string. Even after that, so when I just give this one, and so when I give this value, now each value is not an actually integer, but it is considered as a string because it just made that as a when it made a split, it made it as a split of strings. Each one is a string. So and because of that, I didn't realize that it was happening. So here you can convert it into the split has to be converted to int. We can actually do this, I guess. Okay, to int. Mm-mm. that it won't be working out. So each element has to be converted into int. So when you wanted to convert it into int, that's the problem with this comma separated one. If we would have taken this one, the way we actually initially have decided in terms of values, and we use this, we wouldn't be actually facing much of the issues there. This will, mm, now I click enter, eight. Each one is still considered as a string. That was bad. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. When you're passing a list of values and it is going and looking at it, mm, that could be the reason. So the reason is this, it is taking as a string. Now I have to convert each element as a integer. But let me once more try. Let me try it. Remove variable dollar not var. And now I'll try this. Hmm. Okay. It's taking as a string. So here I can only one thing which I can do is greater than 10. Reach. Let me see whether I can run this. No. Convert to int isna. So convert to int PowerShell. Yeah. So here we can actually make it as int. Let's see whether that works. No. But here I can actually pass each value as int. Now var dot zero dot get type. It's in 32. Cool. Now it should work. Two d 6 43 22 10 5 4 3 2 1. Yeah, it's printing in the sorting order, or you can even make it as just have to, if you wanted it in ascending order, you can make it in ascending order. Now even you can try this one. I think when you try here var dot sort object, automatically this would work. This one on it here, and var dot sort object. Let's try that even. 1 comma 2 comma 10 comma 14 22. Now end it. Now actually go for sort object, and automatically 1 comma 2 comma 3 10 22 44, and it is printing in the right order. Now if you go for descending, it's 33 44 44 22 10. Yeah, so you can try this one also, or otherwise you can make this the script one, which is one style. Uh, Script to style two. And here you mention var dot sort order. Okay. Now if you are trying out the same one here, input comma list, and here I think each one has to be converted to integer, and only then it is recommended to go and do that. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So here I can actually make this element as int, and I can actually try this and see how this works. Okay. What I'll do is dollar element equal to uh, 0, and then I run this 1 comma 2 comma 10 comma 22 comma 3. Wait, it's still taking it as an integer. So this is not it is. But I think there are string functions which can actually convert string to int PowerShell. So what we can do here is, I think for the same thing this with this to work, we have to make this as uh, an element. And to make it as an element, I can actually add like this element equal to element plus 0. And automatically this should make it as get type. Oh, clicking that one. 1, comma 2, comma 3, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's working out, guys. Seems to be working out. Let's try it. No. Element greater than 0, then it was returning an element. It's not working out. Okay, probably it's a longer session, but I don't wanted to bring this one here. So let me remove it. Style 1 is this one. You can either try this out and print this in a reverse order and a sorting order with this way, or you can simply use this one. And the more way you can actually find a better way from the PowerShell also from the Google, but there is one style. Now we wanted to display the other script as write a script. Let me make a video on this.